Should I make it live? Let's make it live together right now. Oh my gosh, I'm checking out a potential park for Lucky Girl Shimmer. This is like a forest, little fort. This is so cute. Look. One time, Brielle and I did a meditation in here, but we're gonna do a meditation down there. I think that's the perfect tree. Either this tree or this tree. I found the one. This park is so beautiful, up on this really high elevation, so you can see the entire city all the way down through the bay to the ocean. You can see the Coronado Island. It's perfect. And the trees here are so old and sacred and ancient. I'm so excited to get the wisdom from this tree and share our energy. It's gonna be so magical. You look so beautiful.
Vlog, thank you.
Did you feel like the tree was like talking to you or anything, or sharing any wisdom?
I was imagining my hands and feet and roots growing from my hands and feet intertwining with the tree,
because it's like over us, behind us, and then the roots were all under us. So I felt like it was like holding us, like like this.
Literally.
It was like holding us completely. I loved the part about how the trees like breathe in our carbon dioxide. The trees love us and we love them. We're both helping each other.
Aw, that's so beautiful.
It felt like the tree was so happy to be chosen by us, that we chose to like meditate under. Childlike presence. Like its spirit is very playful.
We can't see the roots, but like what if there's like a soulmate tree and it's like intertwining, like there's still like reaching. Like what if that was like its soulmate tree or something?
And it's like a fungus network and it connects all living things. That's how they talk to each other.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
So like I felt so loved by the tree and so fulfilled and like filled up with like God and love. And I was like, I want to hug the tree so bad, so I got up and hugged the tree. And then I saw you were hugging the tree, and I was like, I'm gonna hug the tree even more.
I put my feet here so that I could like envision my feet connecting with the roots as my hands and whole body was connecting with the roots.
I love putting my heart center on there.
Yeah, when we were meditating, I had my hands on my heart.
Hi, I'm gonna show you my lunch.
I do. That's my thing. What are you talking about?
It used to take me so long to edit vlogs, and I'm so grateful it doesn't anymore. I think in the past, I feel like my mindset was different with it, and now I'm like, I create from fulfillment. I'm like utter appreciation of how blessed my life is. Whereas before, I for an era of my life, it was coming from urgency. I was like rushing because I was trying to transform my life in some way. I don't know. But now I'm like, I love my life, and all of my creation, all of my life is just for appreciating blessing that it is to live my life and to be alive. Good morning. I'm feeling so inspired. I am feeling so inspired today to just let go of control, like surrender and let my creations breathe. And I want to take you with me for a little bit. I feel like that would be really fun. And, you know, like I have a personal brand, obviously, that you're here. And then I have my Limitless Wings, my business, my movement. And then I have Sacred Shimmer Social Club that branches out from underneath of that, and it's this beautiful exclusive club just for women who live shamelessly and love boldly, so we can just celebrate one another and celebrate living a joyful life together. All right, let's see what the website is looking like first. This is like my temporary home because Sacred Shimmer is what I'm most excited about right now. It's about the events, joining the club, learning about it, and so I want that right now to be the homepage in the meantime while I'm getting together the rest of it, because next month I'm actually having our very first Limitless Wings event for the community, and it's gonna be so much fun. It's an Earth Day celebration. So I want to get the homepage done. Let's see what I can get going. I have 40 minutes or so. Let's speed this up. So you are about to watch me construct this entire homepage raw, which was a lot of fun. It came out so amazing. But let's speed this up, and I'm so sorry if my background is loud at all. The first step was to create the little hero image at the top, and I found this beautiful picture of Brielle and I from our tree meditation that you just saw, and it just ended up working so perfect. I love the vibes. I'm using Squarespace, and I think it's so easy to use because it's a drag and drop, but you still have a lot of options to, make the details what you want them to be. I played around a lot with the font, and you'll see me going back and forth between the desktop view and the mobile view. And that's very important on here because sometimes things get jumbled up and it can be quite annoying, but most people view a web page from their phone, so you want to make sure it looks good on there, it's easy to navigate, all the buttons click and everything. Okay, now that the hero section is finished, we're going to mess around with the second section, which is going to be your credibility. I'm using testimonials from my Sacred Shimmer Social Club because that's what I have right now. So I took some quotes from there. As you can see with Squarespace, it's pretty easy. When you click like add section, there's pre-made templates you can choose from. So I chose a testimonial section, and you don't have as much freedom when you pick a pre-made template because you have to click the content section and then go from there. Whereas like I could have clicked a blank section and then just added those square shapes, added the text on top, and I would have had more flexibility, but I already knew that that's what I wanted it to look like, so it actually becomes easier because you don't have to shift a bunch of things around, and then when you go over to the mobile view, it will already be set up in a way that makes sense. And then again, for the third section, I saw a template that I liked, but it was made for products and I didn't want to do products on this section, so I just replaced the products with an image block and then a text block so I could customize it on my own. Oh, and here's a life hack you're gonna see me doing all the time. You want to click multiple items and move them around, delete them, just do something with a bunch of items. Click the first item, and then as you're clicking the other items, hold down the shift button and it will allow you to click like several sections at once. That's so helpful. That saved my life. All right, so now I'm just going to the mobile view, and as you can see, it looks nothing like how I wanted it to look from the desktop view. So here we go, fixing it up. You gotta kind of have to just like mess around with it, and I've discovered this all the time. You have to be so patient. You never know what it's gonna be like. You kind of just gotta surrender, let go, like I was saying, let it breathe, and just have fun with it. Just create. I have a tad left to do for building my homepage, so I want to walk you guys through that. I just want to take you guys through, let's like review what we've done so far, complete this homepage, and I feel like that was like a fun activity to do together. I didn't know how to make a homepage before this, so I hope this was useful. I hope this was helpful. It was literally my first, well, I've made a homepage before, but it wasn't what I wanted it to be. It wasn't serving the purpose it needed to serve. It wasn't eating. It wasn't serving at all. So I'm proud of this homepage. I'm happy with it. I'm ready to invite people to come to my webpage now. I feel good about it. Let me know what you think about this behind the scenes video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see more of. If behind the scenes is fun, like I had fun. If you want to see more, there's a lot more that goes into being a founder in my business. So we could do more event prep, like the entire process of what goes in to creating an event. So I've done a couple now. We could do content creation. We could do like editing a video. Yeah, like I think designing an event and then the process of like making it happen is pretty cool. One thing that I'm not very good at is like marketing and promotion. So please don't ask me to do a behind the scenes of that. But what I could do is behind the scenes of designing the flyers. That's so fun. I'm also really excited to film actual behind the scenes of the event. So we're going to do Lucky Shimmer. I think I have a little bit of footage from Mountain Shimmer and Love Shimmer, maybe even Moon Shimmer. So maybe I'll combine them all. But let me know what's fun for you, what's interesting for you, and what you want to come along for, because I'm down. Let's take a look of what we've done so far. So we have our hero image with our tagline, heard by God, made of love, limitless wings. Then this line is actually in my Instagram bio, so that's where I got it from. You need a line that's going to be like, answer the question, what is this? What are you doing and for who? Inspiring your reunion with faith, joy, and your truest self. A little bit more of like a grounded description that's just like a one sentence. Through experiences and shared moments that bring us back to what matters. So reunion, bring us back to what matters, that's the same thing. But saying like through experiences and shared moments is really helpful because then I have in my head, okay, this is like somewhat, this is a gathering. These are events. This is something we're doing together that's leading me into what's going to happen next. Then right away, you want to go in with credibility. So I used the testimonials that I have from Sacred Shimmer Social Club for my wonderful, angel, beautiful, darling blessings. I'm so grateful for them. I'm so happy to have their testimonials right there on the front page. And I think I took a lot of time designing this section because I didn't know what I wanted to look like. And on the rest of my website, it's more like, I was like a lot of space. It's like airy. I like that. Enter where you feel called. I worked on this for longer than I'd like to admit. I didn't know whether I wanted to do explore, just leave it like that. It just didn't look right. So enter where you feel called was what I land on. I also like was playing around with all caps or lowercase. I like where we ended up here. I like how it looks like different portals that you can step into. What do people do here? People can request an invitation to the Sacred Shimmer Social Club. You can also, and I want to emphasize this, obviously why it's large, attend community experiences. This is our seasonal CTA that goes here because our kickoff event is right around the corner and I want to draw everybody that's on the homepage to go to that event. Get involved. So this is our little water the garden section. How can I collaborate, contribute, or support this movement? There's nothing that happens when you click on this, I don't think, because I haven't even made that page yet, but that's okay. One step at a time. But that's what we've got here. There is 2 more sections I want to add now. This block is going to be an image, some sort of image with text. And our goal here is to make the customer feel something. And this is like kind of hard to explain. I'm going to insert the creator who I learned all of this from. Her video was actually so helpful. This is the 4th section, so I think you'll be able to use her notes and figure out what I mean here. But basically, if I were the client, how does being a part of this brand make me feel? And we don't want to use too many words. We don't want to bore them. So I came up with a little bit of something, but I still want to add something to it. You show up for something simple and remember who you are, not who you've been told to be, but who you've always been. Soft, alive, connected, part of something real. And I want to say something like, not ripples throughout the world, because my brand is not only about like feeling something real, feeling this incredible joy, but that your joy is not selfish. Your joy, like you feeling joyful is beneficial to the entire universal consciousness, the entire collective. And I want that last line to feel like, oh, what I'm doing here means something. Like it doesn't just mean something for me, but it ripples throughout the whole world. Like a huge part of my brand is charitable work, is philanthropy. So I want a last line to anchor it, but I don't want it to, I don't like how it feels a little bit too poetic at the end. It's like, what does that mean? Like it's not rounded, and I want to be able to visual it and be like, I'm certain I know what that means. So you show up for something real, something simple, and remember who you are. So this is kind of like transformation. I thought it was just something simple, but oh shoot, you remember who you were? Yeah, girl, transformation. Not who you've been told to be, but who you've always been. Okay, so it's not just like transformation into a new version of yourself. It's the purest version of yourself. The layers of societal illusion have been stripped from you. This is like your inner child, your pure self. Your heart is open, okay? Soft, alive, connected, part of something real. Oh, so you're telling me we're all connected? All life is interconnected and we are all one? Yeah, we're all love. Okay, so this is a reunion. It's a reunion with yourself that inspires your reunion with universal consciousness that happens to be love. That's my religion, okay? Everything is love. All things are love. We are all love. Anything that makes us up is love. It's just all love. So it's a reunion. It's implied that it's a reunion, but I kind of want to say it out loud. So like that reunion. We together, this is like community is what we're doing together. Together we expand. Together we expand that reunion globally. Okay, so let's do pictures. I think this one might be the easiest to do because I think I want to do something very expansive, like nature. And I'm pretty sure I have a whole entire album. This is not my image. I love using my own images. I took this image of the clips one day and you could totally see it. It's so cute. We have that one. Okay, this one's nice, but I think it's a little too small like for what we're doing. I wanted to do something really expansive. This is nice. I'm not sure why they're all sideways. Ooh, I think having like a sky pic like that where it shows the entire horizon, like way out far, I feel like that's a really good idea. I don't know what these other images are that aren't available. Let's go look at the actual album. How about that? I believe it was in here. I might have lost it again. I thought it was in here. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, this one's really nice too, but again, I don't know, it's not very expansive. The moon, always a great idea. Ooh, this is in Oahu. It's a really like high up piece of nature where you can kind of see very far, and I can kind of zoom in on it. I think that's the winner. We just need to convert it. So a lot of times these aren't going to be compatible if they come onto your computer as HEIC, whatever that is. So it's just an easy way to convert it into a JPEG. I clearly need to put this album in a different album and reorganize this because I keep forgetting where it is. Probably like screaming at me, it's right there. Click on that one. To this? Yes. Okay, let's try to find the simplest, easy way to make this the background of this. Can I just make it the background? No. All right, well, I think we first can bring it to the back. And then there's this thing you can do here. Oh, I could have just, okay, that's what I'm gonna do is add it as the background. I'm such a silly girl. There we go. I can delete this guy. Loading, loading, load. Ah, beautiful. This is so nice. Together, we expand that reunion far beyond this moment. This is so nice. Okay, what color should we make this? Because I kind of like this light color. Okay, this is what I was going to show you. Do you see how these, like, where I can put text or any block is only within these little grid? I can change the grid by clicking this fill screen, just turn it off, and now yeah, that happened. Don't worry, don't freak out, but just make it bigger like that. And then the other thing you can do is adjust the background. So I kind of want more sky. This looks so nice though with the ocean and everything and the greenery, but I kind of want more sky. Okay, wait, maybe I want the picture to be bigger. You can crop it. If you click this edit button, you can crop it, but I don't want to. Let's see. All right, let's change this and see. Changing the color. By the way, to highlight everything, like how I just did, just click Control A. That's what that is. Like a white. Oh, the white looks nice. And then what if we like make it bold? This is why this takes me so long. And I think it's a beautiful process. When you make your website, maybe you won't be such a perfectionist, and that is okay. As I've said, this is like my third time rebranding the entire thing. So taking my time and really making it something I really care about is important. But also I've noticed that the past times I actually, if you can believe it, took even more time and overthought even more and like went crazy on these little details. Sometimes I like hyperfixate over like really small things and like spend so many hours on them, like trying to control and make it perfect. And then I realize like a month later, oh wait, I want to redo my entire website. Or I go through like some spiritual awakening again, like a new layer, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this isn't even what I wanted. The original website was a coaching page. I thought I wanted to be a life coach. So this looks so nice. The size of the text could be a little smaller, but it looks really nice on desktop. Over the phone, it looks big AF. But if I make it smaller on the phone, it's going to therefore make it smaller on the desktop. So I gotta kind of work. It's like a blessing and a curse, right? Because it makes it so much easier to edit everything. It kind of just goes right over. It's very easy to work with. But then there's these little things where you're like, wait, what if I wanted to make this super customized and do the phone site different than the desktop? You don't have that option. Maybe there's an option on Squarespace for like a higher membership package in order to do that. But oh wait, this looks nice. Wait, okay, I take all of that back. I like it. I'm gonna do the other pictures. See you in a second. Ooh, huge. I'm so sorry I was talking to you without the microphone. I hope you could hear me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, if you couldn't hear me, don't worry. I'll just voice over the whole section. I found some really good photos for soft, alive, connected. I have a few options. I liked this one, but I just came across so many others that were so cool. But I do love the fountain. It's like very abundant. The pink flowers, the clear water. So this one I think is really cute, but I might save it for the founder page. So cute, like soft, alive, connected. That's so cute. Oh, this flower. I saw this flower, and I was like, that is literally soft, alive. And then see how like the plants are connected to it. It's connected to through the water. Okay, this one might steal and take the cake because just look at me. Heart open, free. I just look so happy and talk about connection. There's the clouds, the sky, the mountain, the trees, the bushes, the valley. There's a home back there. My feet in the earth. I just think that might be a winner. Wait, this is so cute. When you think of connected, look, we are in nature with fruit in our mouths. Look at the way that she's looking at me. Our outfits are practically matching. Our hair is practically matching. We are sisters, so connected, so alive, so free, so soft. This is a moment of soft, alive, connected. This is a moment of sharing joy and feeling that spark, exactly what we are describing. Like when you remember who you are and you're like, oh yeah, this is who I've always been. It's not discovered who you are, it's a remembered who I am. And that one's really good. This is the other lotus flower depiction because I'm holding it so softly. I love my jewelry in this picture. I just love the way my hands look holding it. It's adorable, elegant, it's sacred. This is another one, okay? What was the words? Soft, alive, connected, because first of all, it's really nice because I can put the words on the white part of the wall and they'll really pop. And that's something that I haven't done yet with the other two photos. So this one will really stand out. And also it's like a window. So it's like a portal. And like the lines and like the architecture and the European of it. And then like outside the window is just pure, chaotic, random, beautiful nature. And you know, there's only one last thing that we can do, and that is try all of them out. This is just like simple. This is just like, yes, obviously. But the other ones I have just so happen to be like rare, miracle. Oh, yeah, girl. And by the way, I know there's people who are scared of like big things, like they have a phobia of like big nature. I have the opposite of that. I have like an obsession. It's like one of my favorite things to go to like a very, very, very high viewpoint and see like the ocean from this angle. See everything. This is 100% it. I wish you could have seen my reaction, but my phone died. I guess it was meant for just me, a little private moment. Okay, please don't die on me. I just plugged in the microphone so you can hear me better. Heard by God, made of love, limitless wings. Inspiring your reunion with faith, joy, and your truest self through experiences and shared moments that bring us back to what matters. I don't know, would you feel like there needs to be a button right there? But at the same time, like, there's gonna be like a button right here that says upcoming events or just events or explore events. There's gonna be one that says like get tickets. We have an about, we have Sacred Tumor Social Club. We'll have, I don't know what else. And then on the footer, I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired. So I think I'm just gonna kind of stop trying to think too much. All right, let's go through this part. You show up for something simple. Also, like, do we feel like we can read this? Does this feel intentional or does this feel like, oh, she slapped that on there and didn't even realize that you can't read it? Or is it like, ooh, we don't know what we're talking about yet. Look at that. Like maybe the imagery speaks because look at this. You show up for something simple, you know, you're feeling kind of cloudy, a little bit shadowed, maybe foggy recently, right? But you're showing up. It's nature. You're showing up, okay? And remember who you are, not who you've been told to be. Okay, now I'm intrigued. Who you've always been. Oh, shoot, I'm drawn in. Okay, this picture is clear. It is intentional, soft, alive, connected. Oh, she knows what she's doing. She spent time, part of something real. And together, we expand that reunion far beyond this moment. Okay, my final feedback on this is that cohesiveness. Like, this is not looking cohesive. This little divider is helping, but I think I want to make it more prominent. Other than that, it's like, maybe the fonts are the same. I like how they look like portals, and it's also not saying too much. Like, I'm not really telling you what Sacred Shimmer is. If you want to learn more, you can go learn more. There's so many pages on this site where you can learn more. I guess I really want the people to click that button if they're interested, but I'm not trying to like over explain it all to you right here with this picture. So I really like how this turned out. I intuitively put that picture there, I think, is like a placeholder, but it worked out. So, an intimate women's club devoted to connection, celebration, and self expression. And then you're like, what? Take me there. Request an invitation. Oh my gosh. A small number of invitations are extended each season to women who feel aligned in the spirit of Sacred Shimmer. Wow. Oh, and here's the process. There's the application. Wait, I'm like, oh, wait, I want to learn more. There should be a button on here that says learn more, but it doesn't really matter because there'll be one right here that says Sacred Shimmer, and there'll be one down here that says Sacred Shimmer. So I'm not worried. I think there's enough links. I think there's enough ways to get around. And I've gotten really good feedback on the navigation and the ease and the flow of this so far. Water the garden, which doesn't have any link. Oh, now we're going to link it to the collab page. I plan to update my collab page anyways, and then that will probably happen before I make my water the garden page. These are not my photos, so I'm going to update this. But this just like gives you an idea of how to collaborate, to contribute, to be a part, to get involved with the admin side of Sacred Shimmer. I've done collaborations. I'm about to do my third collaboration with Sacred Shimmer, and so I want to display our collabs. Should I make it live? Let's make it live together right now. Let's see. This is a new home. So do I have an old home? Okay, let me show you my old home. This is not my first homepage. This is my most recent homepage. I know. So we're gonna go ahead and delete her. We're gonna have to do a few things right now because right now this is the homepage and we're gonna have to fix that. So let's do this. Okay, and then Sacred Shimmer was the homepage. Now that it's not, I need it to go in navigation. So we're gonna bring it up to navigation. I'm just so excited to do the past events for Sacred Shimmer page, the about page for Limitless Wings, the collab page, the water the garden page, the footer. The footer I'm really excited for. Let me edit this card. I don't like it. I had it as something else. Solid I don't like. Let me try it as adaptive real quick. Go throughout the page real quick and see how I like it. That is really nice. It's really like stark, but I actually really like it. You're going through everything. Yeah. You're like, wow, I really want to learn more. I really want to explore this whole website. Let's see what we have up here. About. Okay, let's go to about. There's me serving. Watch her vlogs. Or like, subscribe, and comment. I think this is really nice. This looks nice up here. Get tickets. Looks really nice. I like how it lights up like that. There's my picture. This being the page when you're purchasing something looks so nice. It's super wordy. You usually don't do that. Upcoming events. And so you see that these are 3 Sacred Shimmer events coming up. And you're like, oh shoot. Okay, wait, these are all for Sacred Shimmer. I might put a box around those as well. And then put them underneath of this one. I love you so much. I had such a fun time taking you with me. Like, usually I'm just bored doing this my own. Just kidding. No. I have so much fun on Squarespace. Like, it's just so fun to drag and drop to figure out what the site does, to see like, oh shoot, I can do that too. Just to see like, wow, there's like a slideshow, I can do a carousel, like I can input that. I love it. I never thought I would have fun building a website, but it's even more fun when you came along with me. So I love you so much. I will see you very soon.